Nothing more?
I'm gonna go get some fresh air. Keep an eye on Carol for me.
Yuri!
Oh, Yuri, don't go.
What's with a long face? You don't need to worry about me.
A job nobody wants to do.
What? What job? What's he on about? Oh, the doggy. Let's pat the dog. There we go. Into the mayor's house. No, nobody here? Just that guy. Hmm. Oh. Where's my dog? Not... I'm gonna have to heal up the doggy. Suppose we do one of them. Did I not? Why didn't I buy any of them at the shop? We had full life balls, yeah. How about does he not have? Oh, he does have magic lenses. I went straight past them. There we go. Okay, so what we're doing? I have no idea what we're doing. Do we need to go out of town? No. Yes.
Are
no.
you going out alone?
Yeah. It's Prince Yoda.
I don't think that's any of your Highness's concern. I want to know how things are in the lower quarter, so I'm just gonna go take a look.
The council has decided to bring formal charges of criminal conspiracy against Alexei. The Knights are currently forming a strategy for re-entering the capital from Dade-Hold.
With all that air in the city, I doubt they'll get very far.
Estelise is with Alexei, isn't she?
How did... So you caught on, huh? I wondered why you didn't bring her up earlier.
What do you intend to do about her?
What do you mean?
All those who carry the Imperial blood possess a certain power. In most of us, it is too faint to be of use. But I have heard that hers is extraordinary. I'm sure it was for this reason that the Council threw their support behind her.
Why are you bringing this up now?
Isn't this current disaster being caused by her power?
So what if it is?
The Knights may have to... You're aware that defeating Alexei may not be enough.
That's not going to happen.
Because you'll do it yourself? Flynn told me about you, that you always try to carry far too much on your own shoulders.
You can tell him that we'll be just fine without the help.
But why?
I thought I told you this isn't your concern.
That sword. Perhaps you are just the person it was waiting for.
Keep talking, and I'll try it out on you.
Forgive me.
So, we've lost all our party again. I'm back playing Yuri, who I don't really know how to play. Apart from spamming the edge button. What about Rapide? Help. It's okay. So I guess we're just going to the lower quarters then. I need to head to Dade-Hold probably. Which is that place down there with the big mob outside the gates. Oh, I can't go in there again. What? See, I want to go in there. So where am I meant to be going? I guess we sort of maybe have to head back to Halure and then head over to the west. Maybe. Oh, I could go around here. I wonder if I can get to... What's the Koi Woods? I wonder if I can get to the hold from there.
I'm just getting started.
No idea if this is right coming this way.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Azure Edge! Azure! All right, who's next?
Seems a bit sort of silly going this route. Oh, maybe it's correct.
Hey, that's
What? Yeah, we saw that earlier.
I remember when Estelle ate that Nia fruit. Well, that was quite a face she made. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since we've been on our own, huh, pal? I haven't been feeling like myself, even when I'm fighting. It's like I'm tired all of a sudden. You mind keeping an eye out for a while, Repeat?
Yuri!
Huh?
Idiot!
Huh? What the? What? Carol?
You brain-dead piece of crap!
Hey! Hold on a sec!
You trying to be some stupid lone wolf or something?
Lone wolf? Wait,
Save the excuses for later.
Huh?
For now, you can drop dead.
Whoa!
Is he dreaming or did they actually come after him?
Such excitement.
Hey there, sunshine. Still living?
Maybe.
Well, it looks like you're awake now. How nice.
Jeez, Repeat. What happened to keeping a lookout?
He led us right to you, like a good boy. He's pretty clever, you know.
Yeah, he told us if we came this way, we'd see the biggest fool in the world.
Do you guys know what's going on? Do you really understand what has to happen after this?
You're the one who doesn't understand!
Carol.
You can't... This is one thing you can't just do on your own, Yuri!
What were you trying to prove? How far did you think you'd get without us?
Oh, that was slow at disappearing,
Yuri.
wasn't it?
Even if you leave us behind, thinking you don't need us,
What was that about?
we're still gonna search the whole world from top to bottom until we find you.
What it boils down to is... it's no fair keeping all the fun and glory to yourself.
Would it hurt for you to believe in us a little bit more? We believe in you, Yuri.
Yeah! I mean, we're your friends!
You got me, guys. All right, then. We're all in this together. Until the end.
Aye.
Right!
Duh.
So let's go do this thing.
The way out of the forest is right over there.
We're reunited with everyone except our healer. I guess we'll keep Raven in the team just now. Help allies heal, yeah. You can concentrate on healing. I might change that and focus on recovery. Keep distance. Yeah. Maybe just avoid risk. Well, he's a healer. Okay.
I wonder if the world will benefit if Prince Yoder becomes emperor.
Who knows?
What kind of weak answer is that? I thought you'd be at least a little optimistic.
Well, he'll have Flynn around. That should help things a little.
But only a little?
I'm not so wide-eyed and innocent to think that major change is going to happen overnight.
That sounds like you, all right.
Okay, let's go. Oh, we're on the wrong person. I like to have Rita.
How feeble looking!
Don't let him trip you up.
Come on, Win.
The priest of innocent waters.
Come and face me!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
That was a breeze!
Just a wee bit too easy, that, wasn't it? Right, you're my leader. Trying to remember the way out of this
I
place.
suppose I could try.
Not too shabby for an old man, right?
Right, okay, I guess we're heading over there then, where the big bubble is. If we can get down there. Do we need to go to the fort, do you think? Oh, we can enter it. Let's go in.
Hey, why are we stopping here?
Felt like it.
I heard the Knights were gathering at Date on Hold.
Flynn, right?
But this place is completely deserted.
Looks like we missed him.
I wonder if he's headed to the capital.
Then we might run into him on the way.
Ugh, whatever. If we're done here, can we hurry up and get moving already?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're not meant to be here. We're going to save it though. Shouldn't need to buy anything really. You were the warehouse key. Okay, he doesn't know where this warehouse key is. What was this? The guard station. There's nobody here, is there at all? Ooh, what was this over here? Can't use it. Yeah, there's someone sleeping inside the tent. It's not polite to peek. Okay, I guess there's nothing to do here. Are you selling anything? Yeah. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Alright, let's go. Go.
Well, if it isn't the Imperial Knights, I guess they're getting ready to invade the capital.
But it looks like they're at a standstill. I wonder if something's wrong.
Oh yeah. Yuri, wouldn't it be great if Flynn came with us?
Did you forget that he's leading the Knights? I really doubt there's any way he could come with us.
As soon as the scouts return, gather all of the lieutenants. Yuri! Everyone!
She doesn't like him. Let's look at the scowl face.
Thank goodness you're all right. Her Highness must still be in Zophius, then.
Yeah, for now at least. What are you doing out here?
The Royal Guard has taken up their positions ahead. We're just waiting on the scouts I sent to observe the enemy forces.
Captain, you don't have the time to be speaking with...
No need to worry. We don't plan on staying long.
You're going to the capital too?
Yes.
There's something I'd like to discuss alone with you. Do you mind?
Captain!
Sodia's not happy.
It's fine. I'll be back soon. If there are any movements, be sure to notify me. Let's go.
I was just wondering what I was kicking under the desk.
Prince Yoder informed me of what's been going on. About Lady Estelise's powers, too. If it really comes down to it, you might have to.
Hey, the whole reason we're going to the capital is to prevent that from happening.
I know that. I'm only talking about the worst-case scenario.
I've already made my choice. Or have you forgotten?
No, I remember.
I'm prepared for the worst, but I'm going in the hope that it can be avoided.
I've been thinking about this for a long time now. What is a law? What is a crime? Where is the line between right and wrong? After much consideration, I came to the undeniable conclusion that such a clear distinction cannot be made. Even now, my belief that we all need laws hasn't changed. But even so, I cannot bring myself to call you evil. That's why I hoped that we could make a world where we wouldn't have to keep repeating the same mistakes. Yet look at what's happening now.
Then why not come with us? The capital's full of air, so your knights wouldn't be able to enter. But if you come with us, even if we can't get everyone through, we might be able to manage some of them.
De Nomos, huh?
Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen from here on out, so you're going to have to decide for yourself what to do.
Excuse me, sir. A large group of battle machines has emerged from the enemy lines. The numbers are staggering.
What?
Whoa. It's like something out of a Star Wars film.
Oh, Yuri! We're in big trouble!
How could they have been hiding so many of their forces?
It looks like we're going to have some difficulty breaking through that.
Some? Oh, no, that's gonna be brutal. By the time we get to the capital, we'll already be half dead.
It's not like we have to face those things head on. Patty, do you see any way around them?
There's nothing but enemies anywhere I look. I have a feeling it might be impossible.
But we're so close to the capital.
They've started to move. They're coming this way. Hey, shouldn't we withdraw back to the hold?
Captain.
They'd better withdrawn back to the hold, defending that, while we sneak in.
Yuri, are you going to the capital to stop Alexei and to save Her Highness?
Yeah.
Then, no matter how this ends, I believe that what you've decided is the best possible outcome.
Flynn.
You should go. Knights! An enemy battalion stands before us, and Alexei lies in wait behind them. I won't tell you this will be easy, and I understand if you want to flee. But I want you to remember what it is that we must do. What it is that we're protecting. We're knights. With our swords, we protect the people. I will not force any of you to fight. But if you share the same spirit as I do, then let us fight this battle together!
Flynn really is amazing!
Imperial
something.
Knights!
He wasn't going to say
Straight
anything.
ahead!
Let's head for the capital.
A double sigh?
Knock it off.
We have to make up our minds about Estelle. From what people who fled from the capital said, it's probably already too late.
Stop it, don't say that.
I think Yuri has decided where he stands already.
How would you know that?
You mean, the reason he tried to go alone was...
We have to make up our minds too.
I know what we have to do, but still.
Right, let me save. After all those cutscenes. Right, let's head on over. I presume, which team have we got? I would have liked a proper healer on the team. But never mind.
Fight like I'm gonna die, huh?
Are these guys not your usual? Oh, we haven't. Oh, they're airsick wolves. Okay, they don't like going in airplanes. Let's Okay, weak to wind.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Okay, we're gonna have lots of different mobs here, then.
I guess I can fight.
Yeah, everything's like airsick.
Flickering blaze burn! 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 Moonbeam!
Anyone with a spine to face us?
He's not really keeping an eye on our health there, but we're just on normal strategy, I guess. Raven. I'm going to leave him at 50% normally, because he's our only healer. He can move about if he likes. Right, so I'd like him to heal a little bit more than he has been in the normal fights.
It's hard to believe we're really in the capital.
This is so horrible.
The plants are all overgrown. It's gotta be the air.
It's so dense. Too much of this stuff would kill anybody.
We'd definitely be in trouble without that sword.
Yeah, stick close to me. Especially you, old man.
Hey, I've been on pins and needles since we got here. Hold my hand, would you?
Give me a break.
Hold my hand. I'm not letting you run away anymore, Yuri.
Give it a rest. I'm not going off by myself anymore.
Look! Monsters got in here!
How? The barrier is back up and running fine.
They look like they're going crazy, like the ones we saw back at Cave Mock.
Yuri, what is it?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Let's go. We can't keep Estelle waiting.
The lower quarters at the bottom of that slope. It's his home.
It looks like it's been overrun by the plants.
Hey,
What's up, old man?
I want to hear what you're planning. You know, about Estelle. We're all floating in the same boat, right? Care to share?
I'm not sure I won't lose my nerve if I start talking about it now. You're just gonna have to bear with me till the time comes.
You're prepared to do what's necessary, but you haven't given up hope.
That about sums it up.
I guess that's your style. But don't try to take it all on by yourself, all right?
It's weird hearing kind words from you, Raven.
True enough.
We all... Can you, sorry, in here. Can we heal up some people, please?
Let's eliminate them.
I guess I'm gonna have to use up my... these things. Yep. Ah. One left. How's his mana's doing okay? Okay, does she let's just check her weapons. Parties. Is that their best weapon? No, it's not. Right, let's go into that one.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Okay, we've done all them.
I am so gonna make you hurt. Now, fireball.
Ooh, nice moves.
Now, fireball.
Remember to keep a sharp eye.
The capital's like this, and Estelle's power's been released. The world might be done for.
Oh, the gloom! Rita, darling, how can you be so gloomy?
Okay, first, never call me darling. Second, excuse me for not being as optimistic as you.
Hey now, old Raven's not without his own worries.
Oh, really?
Sure, but what's the point of getting all down? We're doing all we can to make this work out, right? You just gotta believe in yourself. Wait, that's basically a Rita trademark, ain't it?
Okay, fine, you're right. Oh, how could I let you outsmart me?
There now, there's hope for the world yet. As long as our little genius doesn't lose that attitude.
Can I not stun these things? Or they just... Am I in the wrong place? There.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
Let me do the magic lens. Hey, Mitchell. Good afternoon. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Hope the rest of your stream went well last night. Let's give you a little shouty out. There we go.
You are one of the patrons from me out, but you handling yourselves with the gates.
You got slightly hooked into the Dwarf Fortress then. I'm glad. I'm glad you were playing it and then hopefully enjoying it. It's a massive learning experience, Dwarf Fortress.
Really, game? Really?
Let's get rid of that guy there. Oh, I thought that was going to do it. See the last... Yeah, he's the last one. You're loving it. You watched the tutorial and started watching your series on YouTube. Ah, okay. You're very welcome. I'm glad. When I heard you say you didn't have it, but you fancied playing it yesterday, I thought, oh, right. we're gonna get Mitchell that. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, and you're very welcome.
Stronger and stronger.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I was sort of half expecting to finish this game this weekend, but it's not going to happen.
You think he could stand to be a little less cold and prickly all the time?
I think I've still got a fair bit.
About the lower quarter, and we all want to wring Alexei's neck, but still.
Oh, I'd say it's all right from time to time.
What's all right about it?
The fact that he acts like this, knowing the tension it causes, is a sign that he's softened. The old Yuri would never have let us see that he was upset about something.
It's hard to stay emotional when your friends analyze you like you weren't even there.
We've got the giveaway draws still going, Mitchell. I've got about another half hour to go, and I'll pick a winner at the very end of the stream there. There you go. Good luck in the draw.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Have I done these? I have. Let me just do this. Yeah, I decided that was.
Hey, help me out when I'm casting.
Are there any more foes about?
So there was a thump. Yeah, I decided it was maybe just a wee bit too big a difference, I think. It's made it slightly more fair, I think. I keep trying to make it more fair, so.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Let me do a magic lens. Oh. I think I should probably attack these guys first. Oh, we got a heal in. We actually got a heal. I'm just gonna back off from these guys. Let's get over here. There. Oh, he kicked us with his hind legs just before my spell got in there. There. I reckon I'll definitely finish this next weekend. I think I've just got the last chapter to go, and it's quite short.
On his own share of burdens, so we can focus on rescuing Estelle. Still, it must be hard for you.
I'll carry his resolve with me.
Good. I'm sure we can save Estelle then.
Can we go down this way? Or is that the way we came? That must be the way we came. I'm getting confused now. Can I go up here?
Damn, it shut up tight.
Look up there! I might be able to squeeze through.
Nice. You can go through there and open it from the other.
We're counting on you!
Oops, I cut him short. This is where he gets stuck in the bars, and then we have to phone the fire brigade to come and help him.
Why don't we just blow it open?
Just because there's nobody out here doesn't mean nobody's in there. It'd be a pain if we were discovered.
The air is all over the city, isn't it? It's gotta be in the castle, too.
Alexei must have taken some sort of precautions against that.
Oh! Carol did it!
Got it! Everybody hurry!
Good work. Okay, this is it, folks.
This is what? We haven't had a save point. We need a save.
Huh? There's no air in here.
How can you breathe if there's no air?
He must have figured out how to use Estelle's power to do this.
It may have been that the outer barrier was to keep the air in.
That hunch you had is looking more likely by the minute, old man. We're gonna have company before long.
Why is it I'm only ever right about the bad stuff happening?
If you only think negatively, only bad stuff's going to happen. So just think positively.
Well said. I'm sure you're right about that.
I've always thought of myself as an optimist, to be honest.
It's not like saying that now's gonna change anything. We gotta brace ourselves and push forward.
Yeah, those bogus knights who've sided up with the bad guys don't stand a chance.
I'm just waiting for something to come crashing through the stained glass window there.
Aye!
It's too bad in a way. I finally get to see the castle, but not for the reason I was hoping.
Anything hidden about? It's a very shiny floor. Let's check. The Imperial crest has been emblazoned with stained glass. The bird represents overarching control and this is designed to remind people they are being watched over and governed. Right, we'll go left as usual. Oh, I hear someone over there. Could it be the knights? They weren't frantic? Let's go, check it out. You mean I'm not allowed to go to the left, I have to go to the right. There's nothing here. Let's go this way. I'm more concerned about what's over there. We've been in this castle at the start of the game, haven't we? So I'm just thinking, I've been here before. I recognise this corridor. And I'm thinking, was it this game or was it another game? But it was this game, wasn't it? We spent ages in this castle at the start. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay, definitely. I remember the castle. Okay.
I suppose I could try.
Alright, we could probably really do with I could do with more lenses, but I don't want to use them all up.
The secret of my strength is
This enemy doesn't look so nice.
Right, these are all bishops, right? We need to get rid of them. Let's get rid of the bishops. Because they're always healing. It's one down. There's another one left. Oh, she moved out of the range, but we've got her anyway. Right.
You know, maybe you should, think.
No, we don't need to think. We just need to hit buttons. In any order. No idea where I'm going. But... yeah, this was the cells. We were in here. Huh? Magic lens. Talk of the devils. Oh, check. We don't need that. And I think we're all okay for health. We are. Ooh. It's just as well I came down here. That was the apple. Was there anything in this one? No. That's a better bow. Who uses bow? You do. But you haven't learnt that yet. Falcon Needle. Wait, we need to still do Falcon Needle. Okay. Back upstairs, I guess.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here. Take this.
Yeah.
Flickering blaze, burn! That was a breeze!
Ooh. Command the heavens with the power of the ring. When all 8 wings are spread, a circle of light shall shine. Above the child with the full moon, and the 4th door shall open. Oh, that's interesting. When all 8 wings are spread. Okay, we've got a nice cape. And we've got a life bottle that we don't need. Okay, back up we go. We can't go through these doors. We can't go that way. Okay, this should be this back of this corridor. He doesn't want to go there. Now, from memory, there was like a...
Someone's there.
There was a room with food in it that healed you up all the time. In there. In the room they're looking at. There's Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
What the?
Yuri? Oh, it's Yuri!
Huh? Hanks? Hanks! Everyone! You're all okay!
Hey, that's my line!
Why are you inside the castle?
Yeah, you all too.
Yes, well, Sir Flynn ordered me to lead the evacuation of the citizens. However, I realized that the inhabitants of the lower quarter were nowhere to be found. It wasn't part of my orders, but, you see...
The exit collapsed, and a strange fog covered the ground. We were in quite a fix. Thanks to these knights, we escaped the fog and came here. They saved our lives.
I am prepared to receive punishment for violating my orders.
I say, we will take the same punishment.
Punishment? I'm just an old man, boys. Anyway, isn't it the duty of the knights to protect the citizens? You did well.
This is an honor. Captain Raven.
Don't call me Captain. I'm just Raven.
Sir, I apologize, Sir Just Raven.
Just Raven.
Looks like somebody respects you.
I never would have believed it.
Guess you can't judge a book by its cover.
This is great, Yuri.
Huh. I forgot how tough everyone was. What was I worried about?
I don't know why, Yuri, but you look happier than I've ever seen you before.
Yeah, she's right.
Did you see the former commandant?
Sir, no sir. But we overheard the royal guard outside. Something about the sword stair?
The sword stair?
That really tall thing we got blasted off of.
So that means he's still up there.
Sounds like Smoke and Scoundrels both like high places.
The problem is, only important people can get to the sword stair. There's some special mechanism.
I can take care of locks. Rita can take care of formulas. We can do it.
You said it. Hanks, all of you should stay here and hide. Let's go.
Oh, we can save.
Isn't this great? Now everyone in the lower quarter is safe.
Yeah. Now all that's left is crushing Alexei and saving Estelle.
You must be so proud that your men are finally doing some actual work.
I've tried to tell you, I don't have any men.
There was a real sparkle in their eyes when they were looking at you, old man.
How can someone respected by so many be so cold to his friends?
All right, Raven's starting to think he's had about enough of these shenanigans.
So, from memory, we could go here and eat. Yeah, and it healed your HP or not. Yeah. So I was remembering correctly. There's a surprise, eh? Right, I'm just wondering whether to keep going for a bit, because I was going to be stopping in quarter an hour for finding a save point. I guess we could see what's on the go. Since we're inside, we can't save where we're like, unfortunately. Unless we run back there.
This doesn't look good.
Ooh, scary.
Ooh, scary. Let's do our magic lens.
Scary. I'm so gonna make you.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but never mind. Oh, this bishop keeps being a bit of a pain and moving out of my spells. He keeps running off out of the spell. Oh, and then he goes and dies before my spell can get in there. Are we still? Oh, they're so inconsiderate, these NPC guards. Right, that was the button for doing that.
I suppose I could try.
Priest of innocent waters.
What was the one that was that one, wasn't it? It's not going to work though, is it? I'm getting hit too much. I'm getting hit too much. I was trying to do my spinny spell. It's not working. There. There. Wait, stop chasing Potty. There we go. Oh.
Was I a little hard on you?
That wasn't the spell I was trying to cast, but never mind. Oh, we've got these guys here as well, have we?
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Let's take you out.
Caprice of innocent waters. Caprice of innocent waters. Caprice of innocent waters.
I thought that was the priest. Yeah, that's the priest down.
Caprice of innocent waters. flickering blaze burn! A flickering blaze burn!
Oh, Raven's mana is getting very low. How did he use up so much? Doggy has learnt his new skills. Let's just no, we don't have a better weapon. That's okay. Anything that we haven't learnt? No. Okay.
There's a nasty one.
Do you want to run away?
A flickering blaze burn! Fireball! Crescent moon!
Take this!
A flickering blaze!
I thought I might have just got the spell, but it's not going to work, is it? Oi! But yeah. Oh, you healed me, did you? Thank you.
Anyone with the spine to face us?
I was just trying to see what was up here, I couldn't remember. Oh, it was the statue. Yeah, and this was the climb down and out of here, wasn't it? That's the same thing, isn't it? When two pairs of wings are fully opened, she shall weep beneath the sharp rays of light, and the second door shall open. Right, we are going to head back to the save point. Because my mana is getting quite low. And my health. What's happening with my controls? Oh, I got disconnected. I couldn't stop running. Okay.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. I'm so gonna make you hurt.
Are you not down yet? The past down. No! I'm trying to get my spell off. Level up for party.
So can we just go all out? I
am
so gonna make you hurt. Should we be getting started?
There's the priest down. There was another priest, wasn't there? Yeah. Oh, she moved out of range. And then she moved again.
Victory is sweet.
Is this the room? Yeah. Yeah, right, okay. Let me save there. Yeah, in fact, no, let me heal up first. And then save. So I don't forget to do that next time. Right, let me just come out of the game and then I will close the draw. So if you haven't entered and you want to, if you do it very quickly, I will get it to pick a winner for this Sunday. Let me just get out of there. Don't need that up there anymore. How many hours? 67 hours we've been playing this. That's some amount of time so far. I just switch my controller off. There. Right, okay. Let me get the draw page over here. There we go. I will close the draw. Good luck to everybody that has entered. Let's get it to pick a winner. Pick a winner. Kaiser. Well done to Kaiser. I shall message Kaiser since he's not feeling well. He's away lying down just now. I will have another giveaway next Sunday as per usual. Bad luck to everybody else that entered there. Yeah. Right. I will find somebody to raid onto today. I will be back tomorrow morning. What am I doing tomorrow morning? I am playing Dwarf Fortress in the morning for a couple of hours before my work. See how our fortress is getting on, because we have spreading rot in our fortress and it's a bit of a nightmare just now. Ah, right. Now I want to raid over to Haz because he is doing something really fantastic today. He is actually blacksmithing, he's smelting, he's making something live. He's at his furnace just now. So we are going to raid over to Haz and see how he's getting on with his blacksmithing. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you for any follows I've had today. I will roll my credits briefly before we raid over. But yeah, no problem, Mitchell. It's nice to see everybody. Elmanzer, Lisa, Super, everybody else that's here. Hopefully Kite and Sophia earlier on. You might start asking me annoying amount of DF questions. No worries, Mitchell. Anytime. And on the Discord channel, ask away there. I shall attempt to help. But until next time, you all let me do my. Sorry, let me do my raid messages. I'm too used to having Kaiser here. There we go. Yeah. So until next time, you all take care, be safe, and I will say bye for now.